keeps.
When it squishes me, it makes me look like that. Okay, I got you.
Okay, I hope the healer's gonna heal this, because isn't this actual trash?
Yeah, I switched to blood spec.
I mean, what was the other trash?
I thought the other trash was trash.
I mean, it's all trash.
Yeah, but doesn't this actually hurt?
Well, the other trash hurt too. I used tranquility.
I mean, it killed people. I can tank. Oh, cha 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 cha. It doesn't hit me. Yeah, misdirect. Cha 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 cha.
Yeah, misdirect doesn't work like that anymore, unfortunately.
I could tank. I could get my tank and tank, but then I'd make the other tanks look bad. You know, I don't want to make people cry.
Back in Wrath, we actually killed some of our healers on purpose.
Oh, rude.
Well, in my guild group, we have a sacrificial god. Pathadra has got to die for us to kill the boss.
Run the chains together.
That's how we feel about Faffard, so I get it.
Hey, you're not supposed to tell him that.
He knows.
And you actually
want
to kill the portal.
Oh, that's it.
You're right. This is actual trash.
You've got actual tanks. We got this.
Does that mean you have to trash talk it?
Just on a roll tonight.
As long as you keep doing that laugh, because that
you
makes it all
son of a motherless hamster.
Yeah, that sounded very trashy.
That's one jetty tank.
Yeah, I still need to turn that off. It's spell announcer. I don't have it set up for the spec on this tune, so.
Pushing button, pushing another button, pushing a button.
See, I tanked that. I did good.
You did awesome.
Default feels the need to announce everything and.
Pushing the walk forward button. Side button.
Hey, it's mommy's fault. She let me tank on the alt runs, and now it's like, oh, I'll tank. Come on.
Oh, rude.
Oh.
Rude.
They saw we were trying to put a summoning closet up.
They said no.
Well, there still is one up. They just need a body back here to help.
So the plus is that it just let me know that GTFO now recognizes as whirlwinds.
They said you can't summon no friends.
It wasn't recognizing them Tuesday, and I stood in these whirlwinds a lot.
No, I don't know what the instance entrance is.
It's through this portal that we're gonna summon you
It's
through.
when you click accept summons.
Oh yeah, that's. I mean, that's the lazy way. I could probably.
If
go
you
with
look
the,
at the map,
that way.
it's on the bottom, kind of left part going up.
There's like,
it looks like little cannons.
Yeah, our wooden bridge.
Right next to Fell Fire Armory. Ooh, pizza candy.
Oh, is there a teleport pad?
Yes.
Other way.
Well, we have summons once we get people
No,
to
I'm
stop
here.
pulling trash.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm here. I thought there was a teleport pad to get here.
Oh my god, it's Lorelai. Yay!
Which teleport pad is it then?
There's one that brings us over to where we're at now from within the Istas.
And I like.
Need summon still?
I do.
I like what they did with the trash before the boss, that the trash uses mechanics that's going to be in the boss fights.
Yeah.
There's a later boss that uses the abilities, the ads use the abilities from the first boss. The, the big orange circle and the little green soak things. But there's one added one, which is like the Kill Jaden Dark Mark.
Alright, I think that's everyone until I'll take the shows up.
No Jabui?
I think think he said he was going to be late, didn't he?
I don't know.
I haven't seen him come on. I think he said he was going to be late. We still got about 10 minutes before we actually start.
Yeah, but I like pulling trash early.
Well, no, trash is no big deal. Aqua, was Spicy coming tonight? Okay, thank you.
Sorry, stuff picking up tonight. Female healers.
I'll be honest, I was just
What's
kind of
that?
standing there typing for a little bit of that.
What's that, Paulette?
I was asking Johnny if he got a chance to look at Fat Boss.
Yeah, I did.
You were right.
I was watching it today, right before we started.
But I don't know if we, because we were looking at it, the damage we took from it was not near as much as the Fusillade, so the Fusillade was still what was killing us. But
Resman, please.
I got you.
Okay.
we're gonna keep an
Are
eye
you
out at
ready?
least on our first pull to make
Wait,
sure
wait.
that the bombs are blowing up on their own, because that's the reason
Alright.
Okay, stand back.
you
or
would
you're gonna
need to
get
soak the
squished.
bombs or the mines.
When it goes back up, you're gonna see me. I'm a
You're going
pile
to
of
get
meat.
squished on purpose, huh?
Yeah, I want to show tap.
Yep, I'm watching. Thank you, hon.
She says the prayer for me.
Sacrificial lamb.
Oh,
Worth it.
Oh,
Have
okay.
it. It's
I'm
the
moving
elevator
on.
is still down.
I can't hear you because you're not in line of sight.
Ew.
That's awesome. Screenshot.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, get out, get out, get out.
That's funny.
That was cool.
That's great.
Thank you for your sacrifice.
Entertainment factor, if nothing else.
Spiffy, your pet's dead.
Well, damn it.
Or it's playing dead.
I suppose it didn't get a res either. I suppose I'll have to get it.
How in the world do you get back here?
Type 1 for summons.
Thank you.
That's what I was saying. Like, where am I? Where do I go?
You're
And people
saying
go,
shepherd
just
claws,
accept the summons. So I'll remain ignorant.
Well,
They
I'm not
should be
sure where they
tasty.
put you when you die and you come back. It's some weird place. I can't figure out where I am.
We can summon you. I don't know.
I took a portal and that was apparently not right.
Can we put the closet back up, please?
So
No,
is somebody
you
coming
don't
out of the
guess
closet?
Who I'm supposed to be buffing tonight?
Lorelai's gonna come out of the closet.
Gonna have to. Think I found a way back, but I'm not sure. Thank you.
Can you put stuff in the guild bank while that is there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I put like 600 pre-pots in there yesterday.
Tap, which one of the healers needs a buff?
Charity.
Thank you for dropping the feast.
Oh, you're
It's
welcome.
Spiff needs a buff.
How's everyone's mana healers? Who
Holy
needs the
crap.
most?
I think we're all fighting for mana, I would imagine. I know I am.
Yep.
Yeah, we all are.
Yeah.
Like I said, we ended up overhealing this fight. We had like one extra healer just to get through it because there's so much. It's a very intensive healing fight.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, Faye, I'll
Do you
buff
want?
up.
Do you guys want another healer?
I think we established last night the tanks are fine.
Well, let's try. I mean,
Aqua,
there's
said
what,
you can
20
go
of
into
us.
it if you want. Do you guys think you're gonna need it?
Yeah, we
Well,
might.
how close
Let's
were
see
y'all
how
getting
it
him?
goes. Let's see. We
Last
started
poll is
changing our
8%.
strategy.
We got him down to 8%. So.
That's where
Yeah.
we were stuck, and we brought in another healer, and that's when we got him down. We were getting to 4 or 5%.
We think our issue was we were mistiming when to drop the shield.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah,
should
but
try it
usually
with what we
was
have
hitting,
now.
like right after the shield dropped off.
Need the DPS too.
I think he does a soft enrage too, at a certain point.
Yeah, but we weren't
Last
getting it
night-
yet.
Is the Fusillade stacking debuff because it stacks for 25% extra damage each time it does Fusillade. So after
Yeah,
a
I didn't
certain amount
know.
of time, you're just not going to be able to heal through it. That's a soft enrage. There is a hard enrage now that we found
Is
that
there a
out
hard one too?
because our tanks just fought to the bitter end on
Exploded.
our last pull.
Well,
Yeah,
don't
because
have
we hit
many
the
of-
soft one the other night.
Just looking at, we had 5 healers last night.
Yeah, but with more people.
Yeah, I think we should try it with the 4 and see how we go. So we need the
getting a
DPS
cauldron
too.
tonight?
Jelly.
Did you remember send a jelly?
She told me earlier she did. She must be AFK.
We
But
don't
she-
need to drop her quite yet, but
Yeah,
Evening,
she
folks.
whispered earlier. She's like, I got the call. Hi, Chapui.
Y'all have it. I'll drop it when it's time.
So we just going to do this again, or are we going to do the off tank taking the mines out?
I think our first pull, we're going to just watch the mines and see if they do explode on their own. Because
No, they shouldn't. They shouldn't.
Fat Boss and a few other sources that I was looking at, just like comments, were saying that the mines explode on their own after like 4 minutes. But I
after
don't.
a
The Blizzard,
period.
yeah, the Blizzard tooltips say nothing about it. That's why I want to just look to see if they are doing it, and if they are, then
Gotcha.
tanks
We
will
don't-
start soaking them 2 at a time.
We don't have to do that.
Okay, but you're missing what I said before, that they explode on their own after a period of time. Even though the Blizzard tooltips don't say that, I want to make sure they're not doing that. If
we
they
don't-
don't,
they don't do that.
we're just going to ignore it.
Not from anything I've seen or read says anything about that. What you can do is when we get to the general's pod, the person in the general's pod, their secondary attack is a large circle. They put it
Yes,
on the
and
ground.
clears the mines on their own. Yes, I understand that.
Fat Boss actually says that they do blow up on their own.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
because-
there are some comments on the Wowhead guide saying that they do that too. And I
Yeah.
looked at a Blizzard forum post that said that as well.
Well, Fat Boss
But
2 said to get the
None of the
oldest ones
Blizzard tooltips
first.
say it.
No, they don't have live yet. Or do they have live now?
they have 6 up
They
live.
have
Yep,
live.
they do.
Oh, they did.
That's
they
why
must have
they
added
said
those
the
today.
off tank goes out and takes out the mines.
Yeah, none of the other guides I saw were saying that you needed to, like Signs of Kalani and Hazel were never said anything about it either.
Yeah, I didn't see anything about that.
And then if you look at the Icy Veins guide, it says they are persistent for the entire fight, so they shouldn't explode on their own. But I want to make sure they're not doing that. That's why I'm not going to worry about it on our first pull. We just need to time our shields better.
Yeah, and we need to time the shields better and just maintain our hardcore AoE, and I think we'll be all right.
Well, we felt like we were doing well in those last couple pulls. It was just cleaning it up and
Yeah, and
that's
the
why
last
I'm not
couple
worried
pulls-
about it right now.
Yeah, the last couple pulls, the AoE was great. All we needed to do there was just get the timing on the towers better. Oh, and here, do we have assist out at the moment? No, we don't.
I can't actually promote you. Only a lead can.
and
Who's
the
that?
raid leader is
She's on the
AFK.
phone. Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, then here, Johnny, put a marker here where I'm.
Is that
standing.
where you want to stand for the shields? I figured you want to, but the tanks were tanking in this area.
Well,
So I would
yeah,
wanna
but the
have
tanks
'em
seem
around
to
this
have
area.
the tanks seemed to like it seemed like every time you guys were tanking them like kind of over here and also vice
That's
versa on
because
the
the shields were, or that's because that's where the shields were dropping.
Okay,
so if they're dropping directly behind, then we can stand in this area and be in the shield.
Yeah, I was trying to drop them right. I was trying to drop them right where I'm standing. And
right.
But that's what I'm getting at is I was tanking and the cone was going this direction, and then when we were dropping them on the other side, the pistol is tanking on this side, so the cone's going into.
Well, which side do you? Basically, I want to place a marker the opposite side of wherever you are going to face them away from, so that's the place where we've dropped the shields.
About that area is what I'd say.
All right, so let's drop the shields around the triangle and the star.
Sounds good.
That's nice too with them being there because they're a little closer together, so there's the transition. And who are we having do that? Niobe isn't here tonight. Let's see.
Yeah,
he's on Wraith.
Oh, he's on Wraith. Okay.
But you're right, Niobe isn't here.
Yeah, I didn't see Niobe there. I just forget that that's also Wraith. Yeah, just we need somebody to trigger the shields. It doesn't matter who. All right.
You should probably have a designated person.
Yeah,
that's work too.
That's what I was suggesting myself.
Yeah, that's why we just got Dizzy to do it. So,
I said I didn't realize you meant a specific person. I just said okay, never mind.
All right, so Dizzy is going to handle triggering them, and you're going to just kind of have to try and time them up.
Yeah, that's I was looking at that last night with the way the timers are being called, so I think I know when I should do it. I'll try it the first couple of times.
And just adjust as needed. I mean, you'll figure out. Better to figure it out early in the fight when they don't do as much damage. So
she did. It's down.
And I wasn't having a lot of problems staying alive or anything. So
right here. She just put it down.
Thanks for the flask.
Yeah, this fight seems to be more of a kill everybody at once type of fight rather than a lot of people getting picked off.
Thanks, Jilly.
Thank you.
Ready checks for flasks. Paulette, you don't have a flask?
No, because your ready check was over the flask and it wouldn't let me click on it.
There you go.
Now.
Okay. All right, finish him up.
Did food already go down and I missed it? Oh,
because I didn't get it either.
So since Dizzy, you're doing the shields, Wraith, you want to get in the pods with me?
I didn't do the pods last time, but I give it a shot.
Yeah, I want to get some. Let's roll people through them.
Yeah, Milana's not here, so we don't have him to continue on shields.
And Wraith, just as a reminder, Admiral, when you're in the pod, use the secondary ability on the Pyromancers. When you are in the Engineers pod, use the secondary ability. Let's see, that one is on. Well, the secondary ability is the
markers went away.
Yeah,
somebody took away the markers.
Yeah, all the markers are gone.
Okay, I'll put them back down.
Yeah, that's
the
weird.
thing about the shields is it's almost more important to get them all three clustered together. If they're not exactly, the
you don't want.
If the three of them are together, that was a mistake I made last night as I spread them out too much. So if the shields get put together, roughly star over there.
Yep. And there's going to be a diamond. There's going to be a triangle over on the engineer side. So Wraith, put the shields, the secondary ability as shields, and put them on. There should be 3 around where the triangle is going to be by the engineer there, where the triangle is, and then 3 by the star over here.
So I'm going to get in the first pod, and we generally we're generally able to stay in there the whole time, Wraith. So the second pod, so you'll have the shields on the first go. So you'll, first 3 on green and the second 3 on star, and you don't have a limited time. You need, as soon as it's ready, you need to spam it.
Okay, now the pods, you're getting the Admiral's pod, right? I don't get in that one?
Right. Then
Yeah,
what happens is I'll get in the first one, and then we flip flop. So you'll get in the second one, I'll get into the third one. So you'll actually get in the Admiral's pod on the second go around.
But it's not getting your health so low that you need to get out at 40 seconds.
Not last night. Last night the healers are keeping me up.
Maybe that's a big problem with heroic more than normal.
Doesn't say you should, because on every guide I was seeing, Psychic Assault should kill you instantly at 45 seconds.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was seeing too.
And I don't see that.
Just remember that it's a heal-intensive fight, so don't take on more damage than you need to.
Yeah, that's the thing is, Wraith, you need to watch your health.
Yeah, because the thing is, a lot of mana last night.
Yeah, if the healers are having to like work hard to keep you up after 45 seconds, there's no reason for you not to swap after 40. You know, because then
Joe, it's like last night it wasn't an issue. If it's an issue tonight, we can swap after 45.
Well, I'm saying there was an issue with our mana last night, so just maybe you should swap it 45 so we don't have to work as hard keeping you up.
Do we have an assigned healer for the pod people?
No, but that's not a bad idea.
We should have an assigned person for the pod people.
Well, then should we move the pod people to their own group?
I don't know.
You can tell, I mean, I don't know. I can tell the bar changes and it shows that they're in the pod.
I don't know. Just suggestion.
Interface. I don't know what everybody's using.
I'd say let's give it a pull tonight before we change to
let's not do anything.
We were almost there.
And a lot of us have we have pots and stuff, so
don't worry about it too much.
I don't want to really get. Oh yeah, let's just try it.
There's so well in the back if you need souls.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Oh, no, I got some, apparently. I don't remember clicking on it. Did we ever get a table down?
I don't know, but...
I can put another one down if you need.
There's one right there.
Not the table I was asking for, but...
You want a feast? I have one.
Yeah, we still need the food table, right? Yeah, we do, actually.
Thank you.
I was looking at my buffs going, man, there's a buff missing. What's missing? Turns out it was food. Which I just got done eating an absolutely super delicious trout.
Hey, I like that. Looked good on the plate there. The lemon slices and stuff.
Oh yeah, that was literally. Good, huh? Yeah, that thing went into the oven minutes after it died. Like literally minutes. It was still alive, swimming around in the cooler when I brought it home. All right, don't forget, guys, after we pull the boss, we're going to move into the orange slices that are near the boss. So the left and right ones of that part of the orange slice, and then left and right over by square, and left and right over by the diamond. Just so we're keeping the mines isolated.
Jelly, were you ready?
And Wraith, make sure you're spamming #1 on the boss the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Hey, are we gonna stick to these two sides? This side over here.
What are you talking about, Tip?
You remember when we started? We stayed on the two sections.
Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. The orange slices next to the boss. So like we're gonna start on the Admiral, so it'll be the one to the left and to the right of the Admiral, and then the next two to the left and right of square, and then left right of diamond.
I lost my train of your thought for a minute.
They do kind of look
thinking
like...
about that fish.
Yeah, oh man, it was so good. We only caught the one today. They weren't biting very hard.
Or was he just the dumbest fish in the pond today?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go ahead and hero right now.
4, 3, 2, 1.
If you have that debuff, you need to get it out of the front of the boss. Wraith, you're getting a debuff.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, Spiff's jumping out. Wraith, you need to get.
Jump in the other pod or the same pod?
Same pod.
Same pod. Get in it.
Spam number 1 on the boss and number 2 on the ads.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Next boss. Okay, kick me on the pod.
Yeah, you get kicked out.
Watch your feet.
4, 3, 2,
Give me a
1.
Him.
Try and kick.
Okay, Spiff's going to jump out in about 5 seconds. Be ready.
Yep.
4,
Spiff's out.
3, 2.
I'm dead.
1.
Oh, he dropped out right in front of the tank ability.
I'm in. I took the pod.
I only got 2 shields out, I think. Yep.
Totem.
And I'm DCing.
Pyron, Mancer needs to die.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Do we need another shield at the main area?
No.
Okay.
This is the third.
There's the third one on the other side.
1.
There's only 2 over there.
4, 3, 2.
Now there's
I'm out.
3.
I know. I'm out.
Next boss.
Fireman's are still up.
Yep, gotta get the ads down.
4, 3, 2, 1.
tranking.
Remember to clear the mines near the boss first, if possible.
Okay.
Ark, you're getting the tank
Stiff's
debuff.
getting out now.
I saw that. I was.
Alright, I'll get it. Alright, Joe Bowie's in.
Faye is down.
Fell shields are really good here.
Get Faye up.
Somebody triggered that one way too early.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about the timing. I was just talking about the location.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so I figured out the timing, but somebody triggered the weapon before that too early.
Yeah, you can't trigger it until it's been dark for a while.
Next spot.
Well, no, I mean somebody that wasn't
Yeah,
just triggered it.
Yeah, no, that's fine, but I'm just saying.
No, that's not fine. Is what I was trying to say.
Yeah, if you're not dizzy, don't click the towers, please. And I don't mean like falling down.
Answers are back up.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Good job on ads, though, guys. Wow.
Joe Boy, do you have your ring?
Spiff's gonna get out.
I already used it.
Okay.
Spiff's out. Joe, you need to precast fire number 2 now.
1.
Pyromancer first.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Next one.
Four, 3, 2, 1, 1.
Hemming.
Totem.
Much better on the shield.
Location wasn't as great though. Should be closer.
I'm gonna get the third one off and get out.
4.
I'm out. 3 more need to go on the other side.
I'm in.
4, 3.
That's perfect placement.
1.
Tranking.
Can't get away from ads.
I'm trying.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
3 down. I'm out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Next.
Keep working on the ads. Pyromancer's up.
Spiff's down.
Get Spiffy up.
All right, I went in.
Face down again.
Something killed me.
Sorry, yeah, that was the bombs.
Tranking.
The big explosions from above.
Yeah.
That was bad timing, sorry.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It's alright, 6 seconds, we'll get him back up again. But Faye's
Get
down.
out.
Faye down. Arc and Shadow get in.
I'm down.
Arc and Shadow get in. Number 1 on the boss. Number 2 to clear mines.
Who do you want up, if anyone?
Get Faye up.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Next boss.
Pull that. You're going to have to be the one to
Wait.
get in.
No, never mind.
Oh,
It
we don't-
didn't swap back, yeah.
Oh, this is it. This
Coming
is the
back.
hard in ridge.
2.
This is the final. If we don't beat him now, we're done, I guess. So never mind.
Yeah, a ton of
Arc
time.
on, you can get out.
This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, the shield's gonna wipe you.
Oh.
So, Joe, I wonder on this last phase. Oh, shoot. We do need that debuff, don't we? Never mind.
So I figured out the timing on the shield. It's basically as soon as the message pops to go to the shield, you start casting it.
1.
Like right now.
How did I get him back?
Yeah.
Oh, you
right now.
bubbled.
And it's like a 3 or 4 second cast, and then it hits.
Well, you guys got him down to 9%. See if you can beat 8%.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Does anybody know how long this fight's been going on? Anybody have a timer?
It'll tell you when he dies.
Well, the
Or
hardened
when we die.
rage is like 12.5 minutes or 13.
I hear all the clang, clang.
7%. Yay!
You go down.
2, 1.
Clang, clang.
3 million, 3 million, 2 million melee.
All right,
just turn around and die.
You want me to die? All right.
Yeah, go ahead and die. That's fine. All right, I got an idea here.
3, 2.
Now, Wraith, were you having a hard time staying alive inside, or did you get killed when you came outside? Got hit by a bomb or something?
Yeah, I got hit by a bomb and also a bunch of the spinners got around me.
Okay.
Dropped out in front of the boss too, so we might have taken a cleave from tank ability.
All right. I'd like to put Jelly and Wraith as pod people for the next poll. And I want Dizzy to stay out on the next one, just because. And here's why. We need to push the DPS a little bit higher on the boss, because basically when we're getting to that point, the boss's health is still a little too high, and we're at 8%, so we need to push a little harder on the DPS. So I want to move, Dizzy's got decent, pretty decent DPS, so I want to pull him out and have him be out on the floor, and then have a couple others go in there. I also noticed another quick thing, which is when I was in the pod, I noticed the primary attack, the one attack, which
Did I make a wrong turn, or there's a trash can?
Yeah, I think we're in the
Sorry,
wrong
Joe,
place.
That's okay.
Sorry.
The one that you spam, the one damage, you just keep tapping 1, 1, 1, 1 with something targeted. That one, most of the time you should have it on the boss, but when there's ads up, switch to the Pyromancer and throw one on that, and then switch back to the boss. And if there's still other little shock trooper ads up and they get near the boss, tag them with it once.
So for that one, you only need to worry about that when you're in the engineering pod, if we have the timing right on the Admiral's pod. Because when people commented, hey, those ads disappeared, it's when I was able to perfectly fire the pre-shot. So they got hit with the number 2 as they first come in. And when they get hit by the number 2 on the Admiral's pod, it also throws a damage buff on, or we do more damage on them when they get hit with the number 2 on the Admiral's pod. So when you're on the Admiral's, I'm trying to do that, but on the Admiral's pod, it's more important to hit that number 2. And it's just going to take somebody's practice and timing and looking at it. But you want to shoot number 2 when there's I think roughly 2 or 3 or 4 seconds on the timer for the ads.
Sure. Okay. That's cool, but that's not what I was talking about, though. I'm talking about the number 1 attack, which the number 1 attack that does when you hit them, it gives them a damage increase debuff. So if you throw one on one of the ads that's being a little resilient,
that's why I was just talking about the Admiral's pod, because when you're in the other pod, when you're in the Engineer's pod, you don't have the number 2 ability that kills the ads.
No, you don't.
And
but you still have the number
other
1.
thing is you're mentioning that we're not having enough damage on the boss. If you make a mistake trying to kill the ads, then you have to ramp up the 15 attacks on the boss again.
Is it a stackable thing?
It's stackable, and the stack only lasts 4 or 5 seconds.
Oh, really? Okay, I didn't realize that. All right.
I mean, that's why you're talking. And it's not a bad idea. And if you throw a couple stacks on an ad, hey, great. But if we lose the stacks on the boss, how much does that cost us in ramp up time?
Sure. Oh no, I totally get that. I didn't realize that it was putting that the stack that the debuff you put on the boss from the number 1 attack was stacking up to 15 and holding there for 3 or 4 seconds. No, sure, for sure, got to maintain that the whole time.
We see your dots, but we're lost. We can't.
Tap, get back over here. Tap.
Yeah,
you're squished.
Elevator.
Oh,
Quick.
elevator. Oh, my God.
Almost got your tail.
Never mind, we're not lost. Almost got my tail.
Oh, you're lost. It's just, yeah.
But anyway,
yeah, I'm lost. All right.
So, and Wraith, yeah, I mean, if your DPS is better on your other tune, I'd prefer you bring it. You know, and just in general.
All right, I'll switch it out.
All right. In general, like that should be the rule for progression. I'd bring your strongest player to the game. You know, unless you're switching like permanently. You know, like Wraith is your new main or something.
I was thinking about it, but to help the group, I'll go back to Naomi.
I mean, the top 13, almost 14 are over 1 million, so.
Yeah, and I mean, I was getting I would manage to get in there with 1.15 million on that, and I was looking at the data on that, and like 72 million of that was just from the Withering Fire from the Admiral's pod. You know, so that thing hits hard. That thing hits really hard. That would be the secondary ability from the pod.
Can we get a class set up, please?
Yeah.
Hey, and if you need to call an audible and I'm up, that was pretty easy going in there if you need somebody that knows if I'm alive and we need it.
Oh, that's cool.
The only
Jelly, are you
pod,
going in, Jelly?
The only pod that's that takes a little bit of timing is the Admiral's pod. Otherwise, you're spamming one and then placing the towers correctly and removing the mines. How I don't know a good way to describe what we're looking for in the removal of mines, but it's the Admiral's pod where if you hit that timing right, holy crap, those ads just disappear.
Yeah, well, like I said, like you had called out for me to hit that, and I was already working on that. But I hit that at that point. I had like 72 million damage from that Admiral's pod, which I believe is the Withering Fire is the secondary attack from that.
Okay, who needs my pally buff?
I got Faye.
Yeah, Faye already has hers, so
Emir, Shepherd.
And this happened to me, so I'm sure it could probably happen to others. Just remember to watch out for the bombs appearing under your feet. I was tunneling on my opener, and a mine appeared under my feet, and I didn't notice, and it blew up like right as I was there. So, just try and be aware of the mines under your feet when they appear. I know it's tough.
Yeah, especially in melee. I don't even see it under my feet, and then it blows up.
That's right. Try being colorblind when the pods are on the ground and then that shield comes up.
Ooh, I bet
Washes them away completely.
I like how this fight is interesting.
A lot of the fights in here are, because it's not difficult, and the mechanics won't necessarily wipe you in and of themselves like they did in the last raid, but they're just fun. I mean, it's different. It's not all about killing the boss. You got other stuff you got to do. It's really interesting.
Yeah, I just wish they painted the walls different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish
Not
there was
green?
some variation. Well, not just green and brown. I mean, it's all so one note, but
there's a reddish area.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They
Up like where the coven is or something.
Colorblind.
Yeah, I was sorry.
Oh, I got ya. Okay.
It's all not colored.
Yeah. So, but anyway, the reason I was wondering is if the damage of the pods scale with gear, then you probably want the higher geared players in them to do more damage. But if they don't scale, then you might want people who are lower in the DPS in them to bring up the amount of damage they're doing.
Hey, I was just chatting with Johnny, and here's an excellent idea for pod people. When you get to the General's pod, the General's pod second ability is it's like a 12, the 12-yard blow up thing, and basically you put it on the ground and it causes the mines to get blown up. I guess it's supposed to do something else too, but I don't remember what else it does.
Interrupt the ads, but that's not a priority.
Yeah, because there's no
Uses
ads
it
on
for
that boss, right? It's just
Yeah,
ads that are
'cause he's
left
the one
over.
who
So
summons them, so.
right, so we were talking about it, and since he's Johnny's concerned about the mines blowing up with old age, so what we're gonna I'd like the pod people to try on this one is with the generals second ability is blow up the pods or blow up the mines that are over near where the admiral is first, because those are going to be our oldest mines on the playfield, are the ones that are over near the admiral. So if you blow up those ones first, they're the most likely to blow up from old age. So like clear that area first, and then clear the area over by square by the engineers pods if there are any in that area, and then finally clear out the area that's over by diamond, because that's where we should be at and fighting and getting the newest mines. Jelly, I don't know if I heard from you. Can you hear us? Are you cool with doing pod on the next poll?
Jelly.
I don't think she can hear us.
No, we can't hear you. Can you hear us?
Oh, you don't want to do pod then? All right. We can't hear you.
Did you accidentally mute yourself?
Okay.
Tap, isn't that exactly
Hello?
what happened last week?
There we go.
Yesterday? Whatever.
Little
Yeah.
button on my headset that I accidentally pushed. No, I've been asking. I've asked like 3 times, and I was about to say, "Can anybody hear me?" Because I've been asking. Just tell me which pod I need to go to and
all 3.
What I need to do.
Okay, all 3, and basically what's going to happen is it's going to start off, and we'll have you
The
jump
1 and 2
in.
buttons, I know.
Yep, and there's just 1 and 2 buttons on each one. So you jump in right at the very beginning, and then we're also going to have Niobe jump, or who's going to jump in with her? Because I was going to have him jump in.
You said.
Yeah, but as Wraith, Niobe's got better DPS, so it's hard saying. We'll just still have Niobe do it for now. Like basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna jump in the pod, and then you're gonna target the boss, and you're gonna start tapping 1 constantly, right? The secondary ability for the first one is it's like an AoE attack and so what you're gonna want to do is wait for the ads to just about to show up, and then you hit that button and drop it right underneath the boss, and then the ads will spawn underneath the boss, and then boom, they'll get hit by it. Second one is gonna be first ability is the same thing. It's always keep the boss targeted and keep those stacks up on the boss for the damage. And then drop towers, like your secondary ability drops towers. We need 3 towers next to triangle, 3 towers next to star. All right. And then on the third one, first one, still put it on the boss and keep those stacks up. And the secondary ability is going to clear mines. Clear mines next to where the admiral is first, then over by square, and then over by diamond. Does that cover it?
Yeah, just got to get me in there, and I'll have to.
Sure. You'll see as soon as you get in there. It makes sense. Try not to stay in there more than like 30 to 40 seconds, and then hop out. Just announce when you hop out, and then Niobe will hop in.
So for the second, if you get in first on the second pod, you drop your 3 towers and then get out. I mean, once you drop the 3rd tower, that's just a good time. Get out. And the first one, like you said, 35, 45 seconds. Do you have timers on when the ads are coming in, Jelly?
I don't know. I did do Joe Bowie's Week Auroras for the pod. So
okay, if you're running DBM, you'll have a timer pop up with the ads.
Okay.
And you just like you said, fire it about 3 seconds before the ads come up.
I don't have spell timers, if that's what you're asking.
All right, so he'll call it out. Like, just keep an eye out for when the ads are coming. Just try and hit them. And then with the week aura, when it says that there are 10 seconds left on the timer, like there's between 10 and 5 seconds left on your timer for the week aura, get out on the of the pod and just announce that you're out, and then the other person will get in.
Will do. I will try my best.
Oh yeah.
Who's getting in first, you or Naomi?
It's Jelly first, and then me second.
Okay.
Is there? Do I just go up and click on the pod?
Yeah, just blink right to it. Blink right to it and click on it. You'll get inside of it immediately. Your interface will change. You'll see what we're talking about. Just make sure you target the boss while you're tapping 1.
Okay.
Because it doesn't give you any like marker to put it on the ground or anything. It's just whatever you're targeting is get hit.
Okay.
It's really easy once you get in there. 4, and it's kind of fun. I mean, you can do something different.
Right. 1. Hero at the start.
I know. I want to try be a pod person.
So go ahead and get in the pod.
1. Yep.
By right-clicking on it, I believe. You want to hit your number 2 right over the skull. Okay, now don't use number 2 again. Save it. Use number 2 right on the boss now. 3, 2, 1.
Watch your feet.
See, that was pretty good timing. The pyro's almost dead. So say spam number 2 1 or 2 more times. Now hold number 2. 4. If you have number 2, now. 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're probably running out of time now, Jelly.
Yep. Boss is switching.
All right.
You'll take it when you get over here.
4. Get that first tower up right away.
3, 2, 1.
Hey,
Jelly's dead. Sorry, I ran over a bomb. Coming out of there.
It's all right. Arc and Shadow, take over for Jelly on the next one.
In the engineer pod?
Yeah.
Somebody needs... I got it.
4. Just tell me when.
3, 2, 1.
Watch your phone and pistol.
1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
We only got 2 towers up for the next one.
Alright, Pyro's up.
Not for long.
We have a tower over here still.
Yeah, but we got to move over here.
Damn, is there any way we...
1.
Yeah.
It's just one. I was going to say... Alright, well.
Don't click the tower on the next one. We'll just have to heal through it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Well, we don't have a
this
choice.
one or the third one.
Or we move to the other...
I got aggro back.
I still have my train
other
too. I
tower's
didn't
gone.
have to use it.
2, 1.
Personals.
Tranking.
Archon, you're going to get in the next pod once we go over Admiral.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, whoops! I didn't. Okay, you kept them. Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Next boss.
Archon, get in and hit number 2 as soon as you can, right on the boss.
2, 1.
And then you can spam number 2 more times as fast as possible.
We have 2 reses. Spiffy is down.
Yeah, get Spiffy up.
Oh shit, is he on the other end?
I'm at near diamond. If there's no ads up, you do not hit number 2. Hit number 2 in right about
4,
now.
3, 2, 1.
Sorry about that, Mia. I lagged out and obviously didn't know the bomb was there.
Oh, it's okay.
So get ready for number 2 again. Right about now.
3, 2, 1.
Sorry, every time you say that makes me want to giggle.
And this is the one thing that can. Oh, nice pull.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Next boss. Pyro's still up.
Working on it. Pyro's dead.
Yeah, we go in the pot.
Get those towers up.
2, 1.
Hemming.
Oh, that hurt.
Did we not get the tower up in time?
We didn't.
Yeah, it wasn't up, and it's got like a 2 or 3 second cast time on its own, so.
We've got Tap and Shepherd down.
Get one of the 2 up. Get Tap up.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Him, Tap.
Stay in the pot or jump out.
If you've got all 6, you need to get all 6 of them up. If you're doing all right, get the other 3 up.
Yeah, I'll keep going. I'll keep going.
Yeah, make sure somebody stays in there to keep the debuff on the boss.
1.
Okay, get out now, Obi.
4,
No, he's out.
2.
No, he's dead.
We got too many down.
4, 3.
You want me to survive for the 50 seconds and get a res on a healer?
I'm down.
That was better on the DPS than the boss, so.
Yes.
Sorry, yes.
All right.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, the only thing I could say on that one is the shield pylons weren't up, so I couldn't click it.
By the way, in case anybody's paying attention, the mines are exploding by themselves.
Right.
Yes, I did. I did make the.
What was that?
Someone did get a res though.
Yeah, I did. So just don't really.
Yes, Tolat, I did 100% see one blow up on its own, so that is confirmed that they're blowing up on their own. So we do need to prioritize the older zones or oldest mines first on the disrupt.
No, I was when I got into the second,
Yep,
the third
and it
tower.
helped a lot actually.
I was going after the mines at the Admiral's location.
Cool, excellent. Yeah, that looked better. The DPS looked better on the boss, I think, overall. Because, I mean, we got there, when we got to that, we were at 11% just as we were arriving at the second pass of Diamond. So that was better, generally speaking. Don't forget about your Defiled Augment Rune thing if you've got the special automatic one or if you've got regular Defiled Augment Runes.
Tap.
So, should we get another healer, guys, or do we want to keep the DPS?
Probably help.
Well,
Would
think
help,
yeah, I was
but
gonna
at the
say-
same time, can we
We
afford
should.
to keep
Okay,
it?
let me put it this way: the hard enrage for this fight is like 13 minutes. Me and Epistle made it that far just tanking on our own. If we keep enough people alive to the final
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
general
Aqua, will
pod,
you switch?
we'll be more likely to actually kill this boss.
Yeah,
I would say that I wish we could switch, or I wish we could add another healer without taking away a DPS.
Yeah, that would be ideal.
But if we can't do that, you know.
Thank you. Can we get a portal up for her?
Seeing my Mary come.
Yeah, Aqualux should not be the person switching.
Okay.
Aqualux should not be the one. Aqualux should not be switching. Aqualux is one of our top DPS. It should be Rike. It shouldn't be. Our top DPS should not be switching. She's 1.61 million on that last poll. I was second at 1.51, so she had me by 100k DPS, and did 787 million. Shouldn't be switching Aqua.
She was asking.
Yeah. All right.
By the way, Johnny, I noticed that the mines have a swirl around it just before they blow up.
Yeah, that's what caught my attention. As I saw the swirl right before it blew up, and then it blew up with no one near it. So they are definitely blowing up on their own. I don't know if it's intentional or not. It kind of seems like it is, but that should definitely be the disruptor priority. Is our like we'll follow the path we took, so the oldest mines get cleared up first. All right, we good?
Yeah, it looks like it.
I think Zane was asking if her daughter would come. She's a DPS.
Oh, that'd be great.
Okay.
Her daughter rocked last time she came at DPS.
Yeah, so that's, I asked and she said, I think she's sleeping, but I'll check.
Oh, okay.
So she's away from her computer.
Well, wake him up.
kick that kid out of bed. You got DPS to do, kid.
Okay, and Jill, you're going in first again, right?
Yeah, I'll do that.
And
that was great. That was great telling me where to do stuff, but the first time, because it's very difficult to see down there. I don't necessarily see the skull and stuff like that. So
that's why you generally just aim the number 2 roughly around the boss.
Okay.
If you don't have the as to aim for, you just hit the boss.
Yeah. Okay.
The only thing I would like to throw in is when we get to the engineer pod, we need to get one of those pylons up as soon as freaking possible.
Yeah, second pod. Your first priority should just be to try and get that tower up, that first tower up, ASAP, because we need it for the first barrage.
The pod people need to anticipate when the boss is going out.
Well, I guess Fusillade.
Who was that? Who was just talking? Because they were really quiet.
Sixes.
Okay.
Sorry, my mic went up. I put my mic up because I got a cold.
You sound awful.
I just couldn't tell who it was.
You sound like you got a cold for sure.
Should we take a break now, or
no? Let's do one more pull and then break. Let's go ahead and pull. Oh, we're waiting on.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If we're waiting,
yeah,
I'm back.
Okay.
She's not coming, huh?
No.
All right.
No,
Pull us what we got.
She's kind of not awake.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, she had birthday the other night and was up braiding late last night, and she's a kid.
No, groovy.
Last weekend before classes start, so gotta get it all in.
Oh yeah.
All right, here we go.
So after you fire the first set of number 2, you can fire into the next 2 as fast as possible.
2, 1.
You want to hit your number 2 now?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch your placement, pull out, you're getting the debuff.
Are you having saving hero for a different time?
No, somebody was supposed to hero right at the start with it. Thank you.
Paulette, you have 3 stacks of the debuff.
You're standing directly under the boss. Pull out. Take a step back. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. I didn't want to squish you.
4.
Hit the number 2 again.
2. 1.
Mark, you're getting the debuff.
4.
Hit it again.
2. 1. 4. 3.
Next boss
2,
in a second.
1.
Now he's in the pod. Tower.
4.
Thank you. Nice placement on the tower.
3. 2. 1.
Hey, Ming.
1.
Drinking.
Second tower down. Third tower down at the other side.
4. 3.
Next boss here soon.
Get the pyromancer down.
4. 3.
So Jelly, you're clearing mines
Jelly,
this time.
1.
I took it. Sorry. Already took.
Sorry about that shield. I didn't do that.
Hug the wall.
Tranking.
Do we want to heal her up?
Totem's down to 2.
Yeah, get Faye up.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Watch your placement arc.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Four, 3, 2, 1.
Next spot.
Take that one, Jelly.
I'm dead.
3.
I'll take it then.
I got it.
You
I
got
got
it? You got it? All right.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Spiff's got to get out now.
No, we going in?
Ouch.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3.
It's telling me to eject.
1.
Switching.
You're at full health.
Next spot. Am I grabbing it or are you grabbing it?
I'll get it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hemming.
1. Four, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ads are piling up.
We got a lot of people
working on it.
All right, I'm down. Somebody else needs to get shields.
Spiff's out.
No, we going in?
Oh,
4, 3.
Let your debuff fall.
1.
One of us clipped each other and reset ours.
4, 3, 2, 1.
On the shield, if you cast it right when it says to move to shield, it's the perfect time.
Next.
We have an ad.
4, 3, 2.
Yeah.
1.
Well, there's a lot of DPS dead, so they really can't help it.
You want me to throw a res on a healer?
Well, we have no healers.
Yeah, you're.
Yep.
You might as well because you're 25%. You're not going to finish
too
it.
late.
No, tap going.
Oh shit!
And then she accepted it.
What a dummy! Oh my god.
Well, there goes that.
Now it is too late.
Died next to a pylon there.
Oh goodness.
Tap, I am
Yeah,
not
22
standing
seconds.
next to you during
No,
the
22
fight.
seconds.
They
I have
always
We have a
come at
res.
Oh my god, I know, right?
You and Essence, like, I can't stand next to you guys. They always attack you guys.
I know.
Oh,
I was doing so much running around.
Yeah.
Spinning assholes.
I know. I see them and I'm like, oh, they're getting the healers. Kill them, kill them.
That's why I'm up, by the way.
Is it where we stand, or do they
I
just
don't
literally
know.
go after the
There
healers?
there is a method to the madness. It's the furthest person away.
It didn't seem to matter where I was
A lot
standing.
closer then.
I didn't seem to matter where I was standing.
Well, I haven't tried going close. I stayed out a ways in a half circle, and they kept after me too. So.
If what I read is correct, it's the furthest person away.
No, because I was near the tank a lot because I just couldn't get away from them, and they were still coming after me.
Well, they spawn farther out and then go in towards the center, right?
No, they spawn to the center and then they chase out to you, and then go back in. Mhm.
Okay.
All right, 5-minute break.
I apologize. I didn't realize that you could go into that pod as, like just, be run it out over to, or be run over to the pod and automatically just click in. I thought something had to be broken or something.
No, it's just get in there immediately, blink and get in it.
Yeah, I kind of learned that because when he called it out, and I was like, no, I'm not in there yet. So I hightailed it in there. But so I know better this time. Sorry,
It's
just takes
a learning
some
process.
acclimation. Yeah, it just takes some acclimation.
Hey, Joe, you went for the shield after I went down, right?
I did. Yeah, I did go for a shield after you went down.
So basically, when the warning says for the fusillade and to run to shield, if you click when that comes up, it's perfect timing. I mean, just for everybody else to know as well.
Seemed like that was working out pretty good.
What was that now?
So there's the big DBM warning that says fusillade, move to fell shield. If whoever's clicking on the shield clicks right when that comes up, with the cast time for the fusillade and the cast time for the shield, it works out that we're totally covered if you click right when that happens, which is well after it gets dark for like 5 or 6 seconds. I mean, it's pretty late, it seems like. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I agree. We need to definitely cycle people through because from what I picked up on Fat Boss, and I don't think Hazel said it, but and I'm thinking it's a heroic thing that because if you go in within like 3 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, that's only a heroic.
That's a heroic mechanic.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, we need to. Yeah, we should still learn it and stuff. So cycling people through would also be good. And I mean, I haven't made it into the second pod yet, but I'm willing to do it and learn it because we're going to need like a couple groups of people to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and it's going to be like we'll have 6 people that do it on heroic. There'll be 2 assigned per.
Right, and we don't want to learn on heroic.
No, I mean, but remember, this is our first week here. This is our first time on the boss. We pulled them yesterday, and we're pulling them today. So lots of people are going to get turns in there. And yeah, not every day. No, not every day. You can be pod people, but not every day.
So when we assign people to the pod, is that like a podcast?
No.
That was good, though.
There's the good one.
Yeah.
Only when it's casting.
I think I heard some people.
There's like we need more peas in our pods. That's what we need.
Why do you want to pee in the pod? Then it's gonna smell.
No peas. Yeah, more pallies in the pod.
Hey. Need enough pallies so all the healers can get a pally buff, so we can have more mana. Do more heals.
But that means less hunter loot.
It sounded like you said hunter loop.
Loot. How am I supposed to get geared if we don't have 7 hunters?
Right.
Hey, we only have 2 druids.
But there's still 4 hunters and only 3 mages tonight.
And only 1 archon.
And oddly, the druids, there's only 2 tonight. That's really weird. Normally, we have like a whole group of orange.
And somehow Tap still never gets gear.
I know, right?
I am enjoying this boss. It's interesting. And it feels like just hectic enough. Like there's like I gotta keep burning the ads.
So the pod people do massive DPS on the boss, right?
Well, they don't do massive DPS on the boss. No, they do massive DPS on the ads with the
or is it just
the
that
extra
they
one?
They buff us and we screw the boss up?
All right, like Jelly on that last fight, right? She did 139 million damage with the Withering Fire, which is from the Admiral's pod. So that's the secondary attack from the Admiral's pod. but she only did 13.5 million damage with the Chaos Pulse, which is the primary ability from the pod, the first ability.
Yeah, I was just kind of like thrown off my guard when I was like, "Oh shit, I can go in there," or straight off the bat.
Yeah, and when
and it just
Jelly,
went downhill from there.
When you're in there, like blink to it right away and jump in, target the boss, and just keep tapping 1 the whole time. And then whenever they say tap 2, or whenever you get that second ability to hit the ads with it, just nail the ads with it. But you should always be tapping 1.
Yeah, I was trying to get in there. I was trying to get my spells off first, and then hop in there, and I was like, "Oh shit, no!" And then it's called to go ahead and do, I think, number 2, and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm not even in there yet," but I was going there.
I think it's funny that
you should never
called to do number 2, and you're like, "Oh shit."
I know, right? Number 2. That's why I just put in Rage Chat. Don't do number 2 out here. We have enough things to worry about stepping in.
No, do it out here, but don't do it in the pod.
Yeah, don't do it in the pod.
No, leave it in the pod, so when the boss gets back in there, they have to sit with it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, that's horrible.
I think we just went off the rails.
But it was all we needed to kind of loosen up.
We just lost our 1 viewer.
We ready to pull?
Break's not over yet.
It's been over for a while.
Oh, it has. Oh, never mind.
It's only 5 minutes.
Free flask, guys.
I like how you say that like people don't know that it's only 5 minutes.
They don't, dude. They don't.
Well, I'm always back in
Well, they know it's only 5 minutes.
last
They just
night
have no
wasn't,
concept of how long 5 minutes is.
Depends if you're in Canada or not.
Yeah.
Right, because Canadian 5
metric.
minutes is a lot longer.
The inflation, yeah.
Between the inflation and the metric system, oh boy.
And no comment.
Because he hasn't been 5 minutes for him yet.
Yeah, seriously, it hasn't been. He's like, oh, 5 minutes. There's time for tea and another Yorkshire pudding.
But the further north you go, the longer 5 minutes is.
Canadians kind of go by Canadian time. Yeah.
Do they have Yorkshire pudding in Canada?
Yeah, they do.
Isn't that English?
All taken's coming in.
They also have biscuits and,
awesome.
Crumpets. I had my first crumpet the other day.
So we're gonna have Riki go back to DPS.
Yeah.
But
if Sixes, can you put the closet back up one more time, please?
I'll miss my
I
friend.
can. Do you want me to, though?
Well,
I do. I want you to. And the rest of the healers would really like it if you would put up a closet.
Tab just wants me back so that I can give her a buff.
Hey, we get more DPS and another healer. And actually, yeah, what is wrong with that? But that wasn't my prime motivation.
No, it's expensive because now I gotta eat more food and I gotta pull a flask out of the guild bank because, yeah.
And by the time you're done with that, all the Canadians will be back.
She's kind of a Canadian.
Yeah. She lives in Canada.
Yeah.
I just live in Canada. I am not a Canadian.
I thought you had citizenship now.
That's why I said kinda. She's not officially a Canadian yet.
No, for me to be a citizen, I have to take a very large test and wait in there 3 years and pay more money, and I'm like, just screw that.
Oh, I can help you with a test. Prime Minister, donuts, maple sugar, and Nanaimo bars.
Got it.
Just answer every question with A.
Yeah.
Put that at the end of your answer.
Beer, eh?
No, A is the answer.
Throw the word Mountie in there every so often, and you're
something like that. RCMP. The other thing is
You
they
forgot
ask
to
me a question. What do you think of?
hockey.
You have to free associate, and they ask questions like American beer, and your response should be water.
Oh, I didn't see the robot here. Or what do you call it? The auto hammer. Oh, I put it down. Look at everybody running over. What?
You're
Auto hammer?
like, oh, I didn't see that over here. All of a sudden, there's like a whole herd of us running over there to repair.
Somebody just said Black
That is
Friday
a nice
sale on TVs.
Paulette.
Don't say Black Friday. Oh my god.
Black Friday.
Hey, better than Boxing Day.
Did we? I'm being a horrible mooch. There it is. Never mind. I didn't get food.
She took a doll out of my cart. I need that LOL doll.
Oh no. I don't know.
Why not, Charity? Don't hold
Jelly's
back.
ready.
Tell
I
us
just
what
put
you
down
really
a
think.
brazier where she, up in the quarter where she's standing.
Okay.
All right, Jelly.
I think she made you speechless, Joey.
Ugh, I was
That
grossed
LOL
out.
doll.
It's just all grossed out and weirded out. It's like, no.
All right, yep. Button is on blink.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Hero at the start, please.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, why did it go way over there?
No, it was more the fact that they were glowing green and I gripped them and they didn't move.
I grabbed threat. That's weird.
What? Let your debuff fall.
That should be fine.
I'll take her.
4, 3.
Please make sure you're focusing ads.
1.
My taunt didn't go through. Oh, next boss.
Hemming.
I hope he's down. I'm dead.
Get him up.
Trabui's in the pod.
Well, that shield was way too early.
Too late.
It was too late.
I was taking over for Niobe and didn't get the shield down in time.
Four, 3, 2, 1. 4.
All right, I got 3 shields down. I'm getting up.
1.
Okay, I'll jump in.
Work on these ads.
Drinking.
2, 1. 4.
Next boss soon.
2, 1.
3 shields down.
Beautiful. Let's try and finish off these ads.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, watch your debuff, babe.
Careful of those mines, guys. Watch your feet.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I think we just had 2 of those shields tagged, didn't we?
No, it was just one.
Just the one? Oh, okay. Interesting.
So I've got one still right in front of me.
My circle of heals made it look like nothing.
3, 2, 1.
Totem.
We are ahead on DPS right now since the last pull.
4, 3, 2.
Excellent work. Keep it up, everybody.
Four, 3, 2. 1.
Pod's empty.
I'll get it.
Sorry. Just remind me.
Tranking.
Usually dead by now.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Bombs around the boss. What you do?
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Next command in 3 seconds.
1.
Switching boss.
A lot of mines over here, so be careful, guys.
No, I'll take him. Let your debuff fall.
Hemming.
1.
Somebody's stepping on mines.
Yeah, be careful, guys.
Four, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll take him down.
Get him up.
You guys hear me?
Yes.
You can now.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I could not get away from those guys.
Yeah, it gets tough when we're in tight like this.
Next boss.
Heads.
We gotta kill those pyromancers quick.
Yep.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Get the shield.
Over down.
One's in.
Tranking. We need healers.
Badly. Do we have any reses?
We got one. We get one up.
Get all take.
4.
Smith's getting out.
3, 2, 1.
Someone needs to get in pod.
Get in that pod.
5%. We're doing well. Burn, burn, burn.
He shouldn't switch again.
Nope, we're good.
Just
Go
keep
for
the heals
next
up and keep burning the
rhythm.
boss.
We are good, good, good.
3, 2, 1.
Well, we know a pistol and draw can take it from
We
here.
got him. We got him.
He's done like that.
Awesome.
There we go.
Congrats.
Nice.
And I lived.
Yay!
Somehow I turned off my damn mic. Halfway through, I'm like, nobody's listening. Nobody's hearing me. What the hell?
Woohoo! Warforged.
Gold.
Congrats.
Got gold.
Gold.
Oh, I got Titan Forged.
Wow. What'd you get, Titan Forged?
This is not to trade.
We haven't
Oh,
called
I'm
for
sorry.
trade.
No, I can't. That's
I
not-
linked
that's not
stuff for
roll.
trade though.
Oh, you did, Johnny?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
Mine's
link
not,
it again
mine's
when
not.
you call for it though.
Damn, nice.
Oh,
Nice, Joey.
Nice.
Congrats.
Awesome, Jelly.
Thank you.
All right. So Johnny linked up these. I'm gonna relink them.
I linked them again.
Oh, okay. All right. They're the Pauldrons of the Eternal Offensive. Got Leech on it too.
Congrats.
Ooh. Oh, Polat comes out with a 73. It was a pretty close run. Oh, 70. Oh, that's pretty tight rolls. Dizzy. I know it's all haunted gear. All right. So it goes to Polat with the 73. Congrats, Polat.
Anybody can roll lower than me.
Damn, Jelly. You're on point today with.
Yeah, but I can't use it. But it's not.
Whoa!
Bombs away!
Oh, you got a trinket.
Just saw a pistol go flying by.
Yes!
You got a
All the
bonus roll
leaders.
trinket.
I don't see him dead yet, though. Is he still
Belly bubble
falling?
for the win.
No,
See, I don't know if my Goblin Glider works in here or not.
I did what I wanted to do.
It should work.
We're gonna find out.
Wait.
Well, I landed on the elevator.
Hold on, I want to.
Yeah, it sucks that DKs don't have any way to reduce fall damage anymore.
Yeah.
We
I
used
mean,
to
I've
be able
got
to
the
path
Goblin
a frost with the
Glider, but-
rune.
Does anybody else have any gear they want to trade? I mean, I'm not. I don't doubt it that there isn't.
It does not work.
Because he has died.
There you go.
Thank you.
It was awesome.
Well, that has been tested now. The Goblin Glider does not work.
Hey, the more you know, right?
Exactly. It'd probably work out here where you can mount.
Yeah,
But that was
try it.
awesome. Wow.
Kidding. That's our third boss down. The fourth was third or fourth?
No, do that right now.
8 more to go.
Is that 4? No, that's 3.
No, I think it's 3.
3, yeah.
I'll just look at the read.
I mean,
Who's next?
It's 3.
It felt like 4.
Probably Portal
it should
Keeper.
have felt like 5 because technically there were 3 people we had to kill there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
you're
so
right.
well, we still have a choice in this part.
Do we want to go
there's-
to ANR or Portal Keeper?
I would say Portal Keeper just because I don't even have the order that we should do for the other one worked out yet. I mean, if anybody else does,
If you watch the mini map, it shows you where the portal's open.
That's cool. I don't care which one we do.
I'm just saying, I don't care
can't-
which one we do either, but
I
I think we should
Keeper-
probably.
Surprisingly
Sorry.
easy. But Eonar was the boss where we wiped on it the first time, but then the second time we didn't actually think we were getting it, and we ended up getting it. I mean, they're both fairly simple.
Yeah,
I
that's kind
think
of what we were thinking.
Eonar's a little more complicated because it's such a different fight. You're not actually trying to kill a boss; you've got to kill ads instead.
Mm-hmm. Let's go do Portal Keeper, I think.
Sure, why not? It's we got like 40 or like 35 minutes, so let's kill trash and get to Portal Keeper and give it some tries. I've heard that Eonar is not that bad. The tower defense one, I've heard it's really not so bad.
Oh
yeah,
those videos are horrendous though.
Yeah, the videos.
It's just because it's not an easy to fight to like make a guide on, other than just to say what the abilities are, because
it's kind of counterintuitive because you're not, you're split up. You have my abs coming from 3 different places. They come in a set order though.
Yes.
It's just the timing thing. You've got to get one set of ads down before you just can't get overwhelmed. Is all it is. You got to keep them in control.
And the ads don't attack you at all.
No, some
they
of them
do
do
not.
Some of them have to be tanked, and they do attack people.
Yeah,
but most of them just march on
a
their
couple
back.
ads that.
Yeah, and some of them are stationary. Then there's one ad that makes the other ads invisible.
Right. That one's
just. Do we need to
that
clear
one's not
all
so
of
bad
this,
because you
or-
can just like slow all the ones that he's hanging out with that are invisible, and then he'll just run away from them and make them visible.
This portal looks like an old TV in a horror movie.
So this one, this one that we're heading to, the Portal Keeper one, it's pretty straightforward. Hold on, let me pull up my notes real quick, just so I can make sure I'm following along with what I wrote down. Not trying to do it all from memory.
From what I understand, it's you want your AOA specs.
Is this the tower defense boss?
No, we're going to do Portal Keeper.
Yeah, and Portal Keeper, actually, this one, I think this one should be pretty much single target.
Single target, yeah, because you got to nuke the portal ads and the boss. I mean, there are the little spiders that the second mini boss spawns on the boss, but
neither here nor there.
That
the cleave from people should handle all that. It should be a single target priority. On this one. All right, so
the imps can come down real easy with cleave, or you can just
okay.
And they're not dangerous on normal. They're dangerous on heroic. So so basically, on this one, tanks are going to swap on 3 stacks of Reality Tear. We're going to move out of the collapsing world, which is like a large like black hole kind of looking thing. We just move out of it. It's big. It's obvious. Move out of it. Then we're going to move out of the Fellstorm barrage lines that are going to come up, and they're going to like overlap each other a little bit. Just look for the open spaces on the floor and move to those open spaces. If you get hit by one of those aren't like one-shot kill you things, so just try and move out of them.
Do we need to clear this other trash, or do we just keep moving towards the boss?
I don't know. I think we're there, actually.
We're there.
Okay,
yeah, we're there.
Know if I needed to worry about the other trash behind us.
All right, so otherwise we have to kill the ads and interrupt the spiders when we can. Like when the spiders come up, try and interrupt the spiders. Otherwise, now keep in mind that like after all 3 of the portals are cleared, we're going to hero then, and then we're just going to nuke the boss at that point. All right, now at 90%, the fire portal on our left is going to open. All right, now on that. Let's see here. I want all the ranged DPS and all taken to go through the fire portal along with 1 tank. You guys can decide which tank. I don't care. And then we get up there and don't stand near the boss. Just let the tank stand near the boss. Don't stand in any of the fire circles. And then just blast the mini boss that's up there as fast as we can. But there is a second thing that needs to be done there that needs to be assigned to, I would say, 2 people. I'm going to give it to Spiffy and Dizzy. All right, you guys are going to get that today. And what it is there are these little ever burning flames up there. Okay, they just look like some floaty around flame things up on the upper floor. You want to run in, grab one, go back through the portal, run across into the shadow portal, which is off to our right, and then let those debuffs drop off. If you only make it like halfway across this level, Like say you make it to where I'm at right now, and it drops off. Nobody pick it up. Just wait, and then when it forms up again, pick it back up, and then continue on into the Shadow Realm. Drop one near the gate, and one kind of in the middle of the room, up on the purple zone. And I know it seems weird, but that's for later. If you immune it, it'll drop off you, but it'll disappear. So don't immune it. Don't dispel it. Nobody, just those two, Dizzy and Spiffy, grab a fire from the fire realm, carry it over to the Shadow Realm, and that's it. One in the middle, one by the door. Just leave your fires there. When we go to the Shadow Realm, nobody touch those. You stand near them, but don't touch them. If you touch them, you'll pick them up. And then we got to wait for you to drop them off for them to be helpful. Okay, so 90%, we go to the fire portal. We do that stuff. We kill that little dude. We come back down to the bottom. After we do, there's going to be a large area of effect damage that circles around the doorway to the fire portal. Just avoid it as best you can. Then at 60% health, the boss is going to open up the fell one that's over behind the boss there. Up there, we get up there, same group as before, but we're also going to have Faye go up as well. So Altaken and Faye will be the healers that go up in that one. So Faye will go up with pretty much everybody else, but also let's have let's also have Thiel and Lorelei go up on that one as well, because we really need lots of DPS up there. So we kill the mini boss up there quickly, just basically stack underneath the boss. Don't step any of the green goo, break any players out of webbing, because sometimes players will get put in webbing, and then just nuke the boss as hard as you can. Healers, keep in mind all players are going to take a 10% health dot tick up there, and it's a 10% health dot tick. So basically you don't want to keep them topped off. If you keep them around 50%, it's going to save your mana. They're just going to take it every few seconds. So try and keep players around 50% or so when we go up into the fell area. And then, just use your cooldowns as needed. Just on the main platform, the healers down there, use whatever cooldowns you need to stay up during that part. Shadow Portal comes up at 30%. All right, at 30%, we're going to go up. The same group is going to go up. And there's basically what we're going to do is, this one gets a little weird. There's the fire that we dropped off there. You need to stand near it, but don't touch it, because if you don't stand near it, then you can't target things. It's kind of like the Shadow Realm for Kill Jaden. So you need to stand near those fire things, but don't touch them. If you do accidentally touch them, do not immune it or dispel it or anything. Just let it finish its dot and drop off, and then people can use it as a view thing. If somebody does accidentally pick one up, go to the other one that's up there, because we'll have two. But basically we're going to get, there's Cloying Shadows, which lasts for 30 seconds. And then you get Hungering Gloom after after the Cloying Shadows. You got to move away from other people if you get that. And other than that, healers, you can regain mana up there. If you get Delusions on you, then it'll give you back 2% of your mana every second. And then you can dispel it as soon as you feel like you have enough mana and you want to start healing again, because you won't be able to heal as long as you have Delusions. So I know that's a lot, but this boss is a little complex because there's the 3 different platforms. Remember, fire at 90%, fell at 60%, shadow at 30%. And then those of you down on the main platform, just good luck staying alive after when the other people go up. Just do your best to stay alive.
And Fell has two tiers, right?
The boss will still be active when they're going.
Yeah,
so we're fighting the boss.
Yeah,
you're fighting the boss, and you're going to keep the tanks healed up, and you're going to have to avoid the incoming damage and the stuff down here on the main platform while everybody else is upstairs.
So
I'll be boss tanking, and Epistle will be portal tanking.
All right.
The healers below, are they able to heal the people that are in the portals, or only the people that are by the boss?
Players healers on the main platform can only heal people on the main platform. Healers in the portals can only heal people in the portals, unless we're back down on the main platform.
Are we splitting into groups?
What?
Are we splitting into groups?
Yes, all ranged are going to go up for the fire one. And then in the fell one, all ranged. Well, actually, in the first one, all ranged plus all taken plus 1 tank are going in the fire one. Second one, all ranged plus all taken, Faye, and Thiel, and Lorelei are going in the fell one. And the third one, it's the same as the fell one.
Okay.
If you're not one of those people going up, you just always stay out on the main platform and do your best.
And there's like, I think it's the fell that has like 2 tiers, correct?
No, none of them have 2 tiers. They all have just one. All right, let's give it a shot. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna hero after we come out of the shadow from killing the shadow one. So don't worry about hero until then.
I know Tap wasn't reading raid chat. She didn't have something smart to say.
About which part?
You asked what the rest of y'all would be doing, and I said you're gonna be cooking up dinner.
I started a chat. We started a conversation in the healing chat. I didn't see it.
I said we're working hard. We expect to come. We're working hard. We expect to come back to a hot meal.
Here we go. Oh, tank him against the wall if you don't remember.
That's what I'm doing.
Yep, I just remembered as I saw you kind of running that general direction.
Beware.
Collapsing world, get out.
Make sense to pencil? Epistle?
Yep.
All right.
I like a pencil better.
All right, get out of that beam.
Beam is bad.
Get in the fire portal, all fire people. Get in it.
Okay, so the way we need to do this next time is you need to take her first.
3, 2, 1. Beware.
Oh God.
Four, 3.
Because I have 4 stacks.
Same thing when it comes out again.
Spiff's down. Somebody's got to bring that.
Ouch.
Didn't know that's the way that was.
Alive.
Yeah, I had 4 stacks of reality tear. That was my own damn fault.
Dizzy, you might want to transport that other one back.
I'm getting it right now.
Good job, buddy.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, we got ads too.
Beware.
Oh, those are the imps who talk. Yeah, that came up.
Beware.
All right, fire people back down.
3, 2, 1. Beware.
All right, we got 2 flames over there.
Awesome. Watch out for the beam, guys.
Should I grab?
No, I'll keep her for a bit.
Okay,
It's 60% for the next portal.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, there's those imps. Watch out for the collapsing world.
4, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
So I assume that fell portal's next.
Yes.
Continue to enable green to not confuse me.
4, 3, 2, 1. Beware. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
Isn't this going to leave too many stacks on you?
Yeah, I'll go through portal. You tank her.
Well, we're still at 70. We have another.
I know,
tank
but
to
I'm
go.
gonna hit. It's hard to say if I'll reset before she just lags super hard there.
Just your tanks trying to anticipate problems.
Beware. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
65%, 64. Portal people, get ready. We're going to be going up soon.
Yeah, we should be good. I'll drop here in a second.
63,
yeah, go through.
62, 61.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Portal's open. Go up.
Are we saving a B-res for tank?
4.
Stack under this boss. Kill it as fast as we can.
1.
Yeah, B-res is up. It just came up.
Oh, that route was horrible.
Wow, there's like hardly anybody down here. What's up with that?
We got this.
We're gonna kill that.
I'll execute the ads.
4, 3.
Get me out of the rat before you go down.
1.
All right, let's go.
Don't leave Joe Boy behind.
Oh, welcome back, everybody.
1.
Yeah. Next time we need to do this is second tank spot.
Beware.
Drinking.
That web hurts. Nearly got me killed there. Twice.
Yeah, held me down.
All right, we're looking at 30% is our next one. Same group will be going up.
4, 3, 2, 1. Beware. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
Watch the beam.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Beware. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
Tracking.
All right, we're at 40%. 10% more till we go to the shadow.
Well, I taunted it earlier. Fine though. Okay. Nope, I gotta take her. I got the debuff anyway.
4, 3.
Remember to try and interrupt those spiders and kill them quickly.
Beware.
You sure, Johnny? I think I should have a couple more. I should get that next debuff. Actual totem.
Totem.
We can taunt on 2 apparently.
Yeah, looks like. We might have to improvise a little bit just to make sure there's not a problem.
Four,
34%.
2, 1.
Portal people,
You'll go portal.
Then we go for the pretty purple.
Beware.
32.
4, 3, 2, 1.
31.
I got rooted.
20 seconds to next battle res. We're using one.
You might need to use it.
Portal's open. Go up, portal.
I'm good.
All these imps gonna come with me. Oh, I'm rooted.
Range, stay near the one near the door.
The tank is rooted. I can't.
Oh, I guess I was tanking him.
Coming up.
Oh, we're all dead.
Yeah,
Too
he's
close.
killing us all.
How do you drop this thing?
Yeah, you guys went up without me, and I was rooted. So
We have to. We have to. You have to be ready to
Well,
go
okay.
at the timer.
No,
Like,
he got rooted right before he walked in.
Oh.
you guys had to unroot me for me to go up.
So that's what he was getting at.
I didn't hear that he got rooted or anything.
Rude.
Yeah, that was rooted.
Get it?
So is that okay placement on the fire though?
Yeah, that was great placement on the fire. One just off to the side by the doors is not where people like are gonna hit it when they come in. One in the middle of the room. That was perfect. That was great. Other than Epistle getting rooted and us dying like en masse once we got to the top.
I like this fight.
So just to clarify, and I'm sure that I'm correct.
You're standing in the middle of the room. Be careful of 6s.
Well, I can't.
Is the ramps to door?
Hold on, he's trying to ask a question. 1 second.
I can't turtle that fire, right?
No, you can't.
No,
You can use
turtle,
your
no
exhilaration to heal yourself, but that's it.
Yeah, no immunities, no dispels. Are you guys releasing it just coming down there?
Is it you guys right at the end of the ramp?
It's just down the hall.
Oh, okay.
Also, I think I picked up some heals on the main floor when I went to pick up the second one.
Oh yeah, I saw it happen. I made a mistake and got hit by the purple.
Yeah, that was great, guys. Everybody did a really good job in that first pull.
Do we have a repair bot?
Yeah, I'm going to drop one.
So
I
got too close to the flame.
They don't want to get killed by not having tank there.
Who got too close to the flame?
Jeeves at the end of the ramp.
And so I picked it up and I tried to find a way to put it back down, and I didn't see
Don't.
it.
Yeah, you just
it drops. You cannot put it down. If you try and put it down, if you immune it, it'll go away forever. So
immune or dispel it. Yes, don't do that.
But basically, it falls off by itself.
Yeah, and it drops wherever it falls off at. That's where it drops on the floor at. And don't dispel it, don't immune it, don't do anything. Just let it fall off.
Okay. And everybody be careful, because I literally just simply got too close. There wasn't any clicking on it or anything.
It's just you touch it.
I didn't think I was that close, and then all of a sudden I was.
Yeah, I think that happened to me, and it wound up traveling somewhere else, and so.
Yep, it just, if you get it on you, well, try not to touch it. Basically, you want to be like about 3 yards away from it. Or so, 3 to 4 yards away from it, because it's going to give you the ability to attack and heal and stuff like that. If you're too far away from it, everything will go dark. But if you touch it, you're going to pick it up, and then it goes dark for everyone that was standing near it. That's like the trickiest part of this whole fight, I think, is just those fires on the purple part.
I'm going to try to place them a little better this time.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll try and stay alive so you don't have to do all the work.
Cooler.
The one thing I noticed is running between the flame and the purple one, it drops off kind of in the middle there, at least once, moving it across.
Yeah, I suspected you guys would have to pick it up a second time and carry it from there on.
Yeah, and so whoever...
You might be able to, like, come out and turn around and disengage 3/4 of the way across the area.
That's what killed me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I had disengaged right into the purple and dead.
Oh.
I'm curious, and I'll keep doing this, but does Archon Shadow have better mobility than a hunter?
Yeah, probably, actually. He'd have to come up with us on the fire one, but yeah, Archon Shadow, why don't we do that? If you want to, so that was Spiffy, right?
Yeah.
All right, Spiffy, then, well, who died carrying it the last time?
Spiff.
All right, so Spiffy, you're off it, and Archon Shadow, you're on it. You're going to go up on the fire portal, Archon Shadow. You're going to grab one of the flames that are in the back of the room. You're going to take it to the purple. And let's say you drop yours in the middle of the room. Dizzy, you put yours near the portal-ish area.
Got it.
Is somebody going to be down here to replace him?
Who, Archon Shadow?
Or is he going up with you guys? Or is
He's just going to go up and grab that flame, and he's going to drop it off, and then he's going to hang out with you guys the rest of the fight.
Okay. Just making sure. Because I think we literally had, like, 2 people down here at one point with the healers.
Well, I died whenever Durog died. And...
Look at the bright side, Tap. You can keep me alive.
Yeah, we should have fixed that, though.
All right, so we got a few changes, and let's give it one more pull before we're done for tonight.
Aqua, you good?
Just do another ready check, see what happens.
Actually, I think it's finance my landing pad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's on cooldown, Ricky.
I swear that said fine manly Lincoln. And I was like, yeah, he was pretty manly.
Lincoln.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No.
4, 3,
Two of us.
2, 1. Beware. Four, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
92%. The fire group plus Arc and Shadow.
You're good now.
Go. Be careful. Wait till the tank gets here, or he'll kill you.
4.
Yes,
3,
yes, I.
2. Beware. 1. Beware. 4, 3, 2.
Dizzy's down.
Beware. Where's the flame?
Right in front of the purple portal.
On the way.
Oops.
Oh,
Beware.
geez. Me too. I forgot to move.
Yep.
We need a weak aura for that one.
3.
No, I just mean paying attention to where my feet are.
Beware.
I'm watching my bars a lot, so I.
Fire folks down.
There's only one flame up there as far as I know.
Can't
And I did a bad spot.
4.
There's only one flame?
2.
Yeah.
1.
I think
you
we
guys
go
handle
get
it.
one.
I'm gonna go get one. You guys handle it.
Yeah, basically, I didn't get healed up enough, and then when I picked up, it got killed me.
Throw a heal on Joe Bowie as I'm passing through, please.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I think I dropped it downstairs. Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the middle of the room.
I'm coming.
But then you can pick it up from there. So.
Beware. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
Dizzy and Spiffy are both down. Oh, Dizzy's upstairs though. Oh no, he's in
I'm right
range.
here.
Yep, you're in range. Both of you are. Fafford, did you lose your voice?
Yep.
There, now that's better.
And
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, we got a second fire up there. Although it dropped kind of close to the door, so
Beware.
if somebody picks it up,
4, 3, 2.
I apologize.
I dropped mine in a bad spot too, so.
Beware.
Timing.
So green next.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Beware. 3, 2, 1. Beware.
All right, we're going up to the green.
We have 2 battle reses available.
Stack under the boss green, folks. Everyone stack.
Did someone try to take it?
No, somebody pulled it, then it ran over and beat me up.
I did the fire one on purpose.
We want to get Dizzy or Spiffy up.
I got rooted.
We used one. We've got one left. Save
Yeah.
it for the tank.
Yep.
I didn't hear anything, so I didn't.
No, that's because I got Theo.
Can you come down, take him?
Yeah, I will. We're just about done here. 5%.
Green down.
4, 3, 2, 1. Beware. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
Her hitbox is tiny.
Yes, it is. Her reach is large, so.
I keep finding myself standing behind her, not hitting her. I'm like, oh, should be close enough.
Let's restack them.
1.
Sorry.
Beware. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
All right, we're at 43%. $30 is the magic number, so
I like the 3 of us dead hasn't wiped the raid.
2, 1.
Yet.
Beware. 3, 2, 1. Beware.
she's at 36%.
Hemming.
Swap on 2 for this one. Grab her. Oh shit.
33%. 32.
Free before we switch.
Yeah.
30.
That was my bad.
3, 2.
31.
Portal's open.
Portal's open. Wait for the tank.
4.
Go up.
3, 2, 1.
Stand near the fire, but don't stand in it. Somebody touched it. There's one over by the gate.
Tranking.
Yeah, this is a fun fight.
4, 3, 2, 1.
How many stacks do you need, Targ?
I have 3 right now.
Okay, gotta burn this guy down.
Working on it fast as I can.
2, 1.
All right, purple, get ready to go down. Go down. You who got the fire, try and dispel it or something. Healers, use your cooldowns.
Just got rooted over here.
2 battle reses up.
Get Dizzy up. And Spiffy. Get them both up.
4, 3.
We're all back
Hold
here.
on, guys.
Just tank over here.
Next collapsing world should be soon.
Beware. 4, 3,
Hero?
2.
It's already up. We're gonna pop another one.
Beware.
Ah, damn it. Somebody popped one already. All right. Don't forget your personal heals.
You want to go on 2? Let's do 2. That way we can reduce the raid damage. There's no more portals. So.
2, 1.
Just pour it on the boss as hard as you can, guys.
Beware. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
Tranking.
How many stacks on you?
1 right now.
Not so.
There's 2.
5%. Keep it going.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And here we go.
1%. Nicely
and
done.
That is self-harm next week.
Congrats, everybody.
She's an easy fight. It's just
just making sure everybody understands the mechanic as soon as you see it the first time. Yep.
No loot still.
Odd trinket.
Yeah, all right. So if anybody has any loot they want to pass on to anybody else. Oh, yeah. All right.
Did you get knocked off the thing? Can you?
Yeah, you're still on the platform.
Oh, okay.
I got it.
There she is.
Yeah.
I see her.
Oh, I see it moved you back over because I saw you got knocked off the
You're
edge.
on
I
the
thought.
platform.
Have a portal to Dalaran going up.
Ooh, I got loot.
Nice job, everybody.
Yay. Pretty cool.
We got 4 bosses down this week on our first week. That's pretty good.
Yeah, thanks everybody. We'll see y'all next Friday.
Yep. And next, no.